Hello everybody, it's Tim again here, another video. This time kind of quick. If you've been following the Snyder Cut stuff like I have and the fans have, he got like 1.8 million viewers, which is more than the Falcon and the Winter Soldier from the amazing established Marvel universe. That's not just meant to be a dig at Marvel because I'm a fan of Marvel, but it is the biggest like event thing that HBO Max has had and continues to have. So you would think they would want to do more or branch out and do the air cut and do other stuff that the majority of fans are wanting to see. But instead, no, they did an interview with one of the people who was like a CEO at Warner Media who said, well, we were excited to move on with our multiverse type stuff. Not really saying they're not going to do more Snyder Center stuff, but more likely just kind of hitting that, yeah, we're going to move past all this and all that. Now, rightfully so, this has pissed a lot of people off, including me, because Snyder Cut has been a huge hit for Warner Brothers and for HBO Max, and it's going to get a Blu-ray release that's going to do huge numbers. Obviously, Snyder Cut and Restore the Snyderverse has been massively trending on Twitter. Now, if you look at the Snyder stuff, Man of Steel was the highest-grossing Superman film. Yes, it didn't hit $1 billion like the studio wanted, but still the highest-grossing Superman film. Batman v Superman did great, but still underperformed. It did underperform for making $1 billion, but that was only because the studio chopped out 30 minutes of the film. If it had been the original Ultimate Cut, it would have hit it. It would have hit the $1 billion. It still would have got like mixed reviews, but it would have got better reviews than what the theatrical cut did, which doesn't even make... The theatrical cut is so chopped up, it doesn't even make logical sense at times. But the Ultimate Cut would have hit at least $1 billion. Now, we got... So, pretty much the things that's happened with the DC universe has been Warner Brothers' fault. Their lack of vision and just lack of cohesion with the films has pretty much almost destroyed the entire franchise. We still get good hits every now and then in some good movies, but there's just no like real vision for the series as a whole anymore. And some people see that as a good thing, like let's just do whatever we want, and that's cool. But Zack Snyder started this; he created this for them, and they screwed him over like multiple times. So now he does deserve to be able to finish what he started. And I 100% want him to, especially after seeing Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't even see how if you're a Snyder hater after seeing how good Zack Snyder's Justice League is that you wouldn't want to see him continue the universe and see what else he's got in store. Now, they interviewed pretty much that CEO woman that I mentioned, or person or whatever, that said pretty much they wanted to continue with the multiverse stuff. If you've seen the interview, you know what I'm talking about. And all that. So you got all that going. And so a lot of people are pissed off, and I'm pissed off as well. If they're not going to continue with Zack Snyder's Justice League stuff that he set up with his film, I have no interest in watching future DCE movies. That's not a knock on the cast or the actors. I think Robert Pattinson's Batman movie is going to be great. I think Robert Pattinson will be great in the movie. I don't think he's going to be as good as Ben Affleck for me, but I think he will be great. And I think that's going to be a great film. I have 100% confidence and faith in that flick. And other films. I think Aquaman 2 will probably be pretty good. Even though I don't want to see Amber Heard, I still think the movie would be pretty good. But yeah, I think there's lots of good upcoming DC movies. But how they've treated Snyder and David Ayer, and just like, I know it's part of the whole studio system of cutting things up to try to get the most money possible. But WB has just been like so reactionary, and just the stuff they've said has just like been so like pissing off fans to add on like piss to the fire, and just the way they've acted towards Snyder and how so many people in WB have been confirmed like not to have any interest in wanting to confirm or wanting to do anything with Snyder. Just the disrespect towards the director and everything else just makes me really not want to have anything to do with him. So really, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to support these guys unless they continue the Snyderverse. All I'm asking is to continue the Snyderverse on HBO Max. Just take Justice League 2 and 3, combine it together, do it as a mini-series. Or a series. Not a mini-series, but a series. Do it on HBO Max with the actors. I don't see how freaking hard this is. It would be a humongous hit for HBO Max. Warner Brothers gets the profits. They get more subs for HBO Max, and everything just continues going on great. And they release the air cut, and it just keeps going on great. They're sitting on a gold mine, like a literal gold mine with Zack Snyder stuff and David Ayer's Suicide Squad, and they just refuse to use it. I don't understand. That's my problem. That's my biggest problem. Because it just makes WB look so whiny and pissy. Like, yeah, we don't want to admit we screwed up with Justice League. We released the Snyder Cut, but that's as far as we want to go. We don't want to give them... Like, the fans are split on the DCU, okay? 50% of the DCEU fans are Snyder fans. And the other 50% are the mainstream people. And the majority, if you lose that 50% of Snyder fans, you're going to lose a lot of money. And I'm here to say right now, this is just me. I'm not asking anybody else to boycott the movies or anything stupid like that. Boycotts don't do anything. I'm just saying, for me right now, I will not go and see and support another DCEU movie. That's not including like movies outside of the well, no, DC period, forget it. I won't go support another DC movie period unless they give Zack Snyder at least let him finish his trilogy. I will and release David Ayer's Suicide Squad. If they won't do that, at least on HBO Max, I'm not supporting another DC movie from Warner Brothers. I'm not doing it. That's my choice. It's my money. Will it make any kind of impact? No. But if other people start doing it, it could. Um, but this is just my personal opinion on what I want to do with my money. If other people want to do what they want to do with their money, if they want to go see them, cool. I don't blame them. The Batman movie, Robert Pattinson, like I said, looks great. If you want to go support that, and I have no ill will against those actors. But then there's no other way to send a message to a studio without hurting them in their wallet. There's no other way. So you have to refuse to pay for their products in order to send a message. So I refuse to pay for their products. And if other people want to join in, that's cool. If you don't, if you want to go see the movies, that's cool. It's all fine. But for me personally, I refuse to pay. After how they've treated Snyder and David Ayer behind the scenes and how they keep talking about him and how they still, even though it's been a massive success with Snyder Cut, still don't want to do more Snyder stuff, which is obviously a gold mine. That just shows me that WB is way too prideful for me and I just don't want anything to do with their DC stuff. So from now on, if there's any DC movie I like or it interests me, I'll just bootleg it. I can wait 1 week and watch it on Pirate Bay for free without paying anything. I mean, seriously, 1 week. So that's pretty much my video on saying I'm not going to watch to support the other DC movies. I won't talk bad about them, but I mean unless they suck when I review them. But I won't go support them or see them either. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again.